Now let's learn about pie chart. Pie chart is also called circle graph or pie graph because it looks like a pie. In this graph, the information is represented inside a circle and it is represented in three forms, either in percentage as you can see in this picture, like grapes 27%, orange 13%, pineapple 20%. So here the information is given in percentage. In this next one, the information is given in degrees. It's inside the circle but in degrees, like education is 65 degrees, rent is 70 degree, for food shows 105 degrees. So here all the information is given in degrees. Now see the next pie chart. Here the information is given in numbers. Here it is in dollars. It can also be in rupees. It can be in numbers. It can be in hours. It can be in meters, kilometers, anything. So here you can see the green portion shows $455. The orange portion represents $1,650. The best part is information in one form can be converted into another. Like percentage can be converted into degrees, degrees can be converted into percentage or number, and similarly information in number can be converted into other two. So let's see one example how to convert one form of information into another. Because when you have to make a pie graph, you have to always have the information in degrees. We should know the total number. The total of a circle is always 360, means a circle is divided into 360 degrees. So total is of a circle is 360. The total of a percentage is 100%. 100% means complete. So that is its total. And the total of a number can depend according to the question. Let's see this example here. A day is divided into different hours. But all of us know that total hours in a day is 24. So for this particular question, the total hours is 24, or the total number is 24. And that 24-hour day is divided into 8 hours of sleep, 6 hours of school, 3 hours of play, 3 hours of other activities, and 4 hours of homework. Let's see how to convert this information into percentage and into degrees, because we need the information in degrees if we need to make a pie graph. So let's see now. Now let's see how to convert from one form to another. 8 hours of sleep means 8 out of 24 hours are spent in sleeping. Now if I have to convert it into percentage, it is very simple. What I'll do, I will take this fraction 8 out of 24, because 24 is the total, it will always be written in the denominator. So 8 out of 24 is the fraction which represents sleeping. Now this, if I have to convert it into percentage, what I'll do is, I'll take this fraction and multiply it with 100. And what will I get? 8 3s are 24 and 33.33 gives me 100. So what percentage did I get? I got 33.33%, which represents sleeping hours. To convert it into degree, the same fraction I will multiply with the total of degrees. So 8 upon 24 was my fraction, and I'll multiply it with 360 degree. And when you divide, again 8 3s are 24, and here I get 120. So if I have to represent the sleeping hours, what degree shall I make there? 120 degree. Let's see the other one. The school, 6 hours are spent in school, means 6 out of 24 hours are spent in school. So here I get my fraction. You can bring it to reduced form here itself. 6 4s are 24, so 1 upon 4. 1 upon 4 part of the day is spent in school. Now To convert it into percentage, I have to multiply it with the total of percentage, which is 100, and 25 fours are 100. So what percentage do I get? 25%. So 25% of the day is spent in school. Now same thing, I'll convert it into degree. So my fraction was 1/4, and this I'll multiply with 360 degree, and I will get 90, because 36, if you divide by 4, you are going to get 90 degree. So 90 degree is in degrees, 25% is in percentage, and in numbers it was 6 hours. Similarly, one more, let's see. It is 3 hours of play. 3 out of total 24 hours. So what is the fraction? 1/8. You can keep it like this, or you can bring it to reduced form. This is reduced form. 3 8s are 24. To convert it into percentage, this fraction I will multiply with 100. Okay? And whatever I get is the percentage, which represents playing hours. And similarly, 1/8 I will multiply with 360, and whatever I get, that will represent the degrees of playing hours. So this is how we convert from one form to another. Similarly, how to find what percentage of the day is spent in doing homework, and how to represent in a pie graph. For that we need to find degrees. So what we'll do, 4 hours, 4 out of total has to be written down in the denominator. 4/24, so it is 1/6 of the day. Now this 1/6 you have to multiply with 100, and whatever number you get, that will be in percentage, and here you can get it in decimals. No issues about it. Similarly, to convert it into degrees, 1/6, because 1/6 is the fraction here, that is to be multiplied with 360 degree, and you will get 60 degrees. Where the given data can be converted from one form to another. Now let's see one more example. Here the information is given in percentage, and also the total number is not given, but just one piece of information is given to us. This pie chart shows the type of music liked by different people. Like only 10% like classical music, 20% people like semi-classical music, 40% like light music, and 30% of the people they like folk music. Now here it is given in percentage. We can easily convert percentage into degrees. We don't even need to know the number of people here. That can be directly converted from percentage to degree, and from degree to percentage also can be directly converted. But here let's also find the number of people, those who like classical or semi-classical or light or folk music. So see what we have to do. You know that the total of percentage is always 100. So what fraction do we get here? 10% means 10 out of 100. Okay. So let's write here, it's 10 out of 100. Similarly, for semi-classical, what is the percentage? 20% means 20 out of 100, because 100 is the total of percentage. 30% means 30 out of 100, and 40% means 40 out of 100. We got our fractions. Now it's easy to convert them to degrees. We have to just take this fraction, the one which is for classical music. We'll take this fraction, and what is the total of degrees? 360 degree. So if we convert it, we get 36 degrees. If you cancel, bring to reduced form, you will get 36 degree. See 20%. 20% will directly can convert it into degrees. 20/100 was our fraction, multiplied with 360 degree. So what do you get? 72 degrees. Similarly, we can find for 30%. 30% also can be directly converted to degrees without finding the number. So we will multiply with 360 because we are converting to degrees and total of degrees is 360. So in whatever we have to convert, we have to multiply with the total of that. So here you are going to get 108 degrees. Converting this in the similar manner, 40 upon 100, multiply it with 360 degree and you will get what degrees. Remember, always 30% will be 108 degrees, 20% will always be 72 degrees and 10% will always be 36 degrees. Now coming to finding the numbers. Here only one thing is given to us, that 20 people or 20 persons they like classical music. So 10 upon 100, if we want to find the total, we need to multiply with the total number of people. But here the total number of people is not known, so we'll put it as x, because we don't know how many are the total number of people. We only know that 10% means 20 people. So 10% of some number gave me 20. From where did I get this 20? Here it was given. And what was this 20? 10% of some number. So you can find here with your linear equation method, you can find the value of x will be 200. So total number of people I got here. With this information I got total number of people. So how many people are there? 200 people. Now I can find all these numbers. 20% means 20 upon 100. So how many people? This is the total number of people. Now I'm going to convert percent into number. So what I'm going to get? 40. So how many people like semi-classical? 40 people like semi-classical. 30% of which number? 200, because just now I calculated 200 is the total number of people. So what will you get? 60. So how many people like folk music? 60 people. And how many of them like light music? So same way you have to multiply 40%, that is 40 upon 100 with the total number, and you will get 80 people. So 80 people they like light music. So here we have converted into degrees into number when percentage was given. Similarly, if degree is given, we can convert it into percentage. Now this information which we found just now, we will make a pie chart out of it. Here the percentage is now converted into degrees, and with the help of these degrees we will make a pie chart. And for that you need a circle, and you should know where the center of the circle is. The information that we just calculated, I have put it in a tabular form as a table. So the first column shows music, different types of music, and the degree corresponding to the particular music which we just now calculated. To make a pie chart we need a circle. We should know its center, correct center, and first we'll draw radius, any radius, whether here or anywhere. Then we will take a protractor and keep it on this radius. So we'll place a protractor. The center should correspond with the center of the circle and line should be on the line. Now after putting it properly, first degree we'll mark is 36 degrees. So this is 30, this is 35 and 36 degree. After marking 36 degree, we will remove it, and with the help of our scale we'll draw the second radius. We'll put it like this and draw the second radius. Now we will place a protractor on this second radius. Carefully, the center of the protractor and the center of the circle should coincide, and now our protractor is put on this second radius. Now which degree we have to show? 72 degree. So this is 70 and here it is 72. So mark this 72 degrees and now remove this protractor. Place your scale joining the center and this point and draw a radius. So we have already drawn two angles. This one is 36 degrees, the first one, which shows classical, people liking classical music. The second one is 72 degrees. This sector shows the number of people or the percentage of people who like semi-classical music. So here when we are making, we will write all the information. This was classical. So this is how you have to make your pie graph, but it's not yet complete. Now we got the second radius as well. First one we made, then second one we got. This is the next one which we got. Now we are going to keep our protractor on this third one which we got just now. Place your protractor nicely. Center should be on the center of the circle and line should be on the new radius which we got after making 72 degree. And now we will mark 108 degree on this protractor. So this is 90, this is 100 and this is 108. So mark 108 degree and now again we are going to join this to the center. So put it like this and make the radius. So we got the degree or the representation for the lovers of folk music, and this angle is 108 degrees. So you should write here on the side, if there is no place inside, write what this sector shows. This sector shows the people loving folk music. Now there were only 4 angles, 3 I have drawn. The remaining should be 144 degree. It will be 144 degree. You can measure with your protractor. The remaining part will be 144, because whenever you find like this, the sum of all these, suppose here you find 4, so the sum of these 4 will be 360 degree. Suppose you find 5 angles or 6 angles, so whatever number of angles you find, the sum of all these angles should always be 360 degree. So you can check like that. And here also you can place your protractor and check whether the remaining angle is 144 degree or not. So here you can see this is 144 degrees. Okay. So this is how our pie chart is ready, and this fourth one, which was done by default because we made the remaining 3, the fourth one will be the remaining portion, which will be 144 degree. That represents people who love to listen to light music. So this is how we have to make the pie chart or pie graph. You can also color the different sectors of the pie graph and make a colorful pie chart.